Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm working on this MPC's 67 GTO. It's not complete, but we're getting there. This is the body. I originally wanted to paint it green over this black, but now that it's gotten cold and I'm too sick and tired of waiting, we are just going to polish the black paint and paint the silver trim work on the bottom. I still have to do some more work, notably like down here, but that's okay. The bumper, I should probably spray black and then paint the chrome. This here is Sharpie marker. I might just paint over that or something. Try to put some silver in here and in here, and then put orange for the turn signals. These are the front bucket seats. I wasn't planning on using, but I'm gonna use these. They looked horrible, and now they look amazing. So I used primer right here, some black primer. XF1 flat black from Tamiya. I used XF18 medium blue and model color 70.861 glossy black. And we see this glossy black color gives it a nice vinyl sheen to it. Sort of a leather or vinyl color. We'll say it's leather. We'll say it's a modern seat. Here's the flat black on the seat back. And these seats turned out quite nicely. I kind of ruined the back seats here just now. I wanted to copy the blue color into here. That's not looking too good. A few more coats here and there, and they might look better, and then some touch-up work. I should have just left the glossy black all the way in the back, but oh well. I can't help myself to just not mess with things. Over here is the steering wheel. Painted in primer black, which has a nice somewhat sheen to it, not too shiny. And mud brown is painted on the steering wheel. And I used this here. Revell Aqua Color, Mud Brown, Gloss. Over here is the center console for the whole dashboard. As you can see, painted the lock for the glove box, the radio, various buttons, the various gauges. And this right here is an 8-track player. I bet you kids nowadays don't know what that is. And it has one brake pedal here, because the gas pedal is molded to the floorboard right there. It's missing its spindle shifter. I'll have to find something to replace that. And the mud brown was again used for the wood grain up here. The engine of choice for this model will be this, the Pontiac 400 cubic inch V8 with a blower supercharger. This is a really interesting pattern of spark plug wires. On the passenger side, they look really neat and really well tucked. On the driver's side, it looks a bit wild. That's okay though. But I really do like the ones on the passenger side. Just look at how cleanly they flow right into where they need to be. That is amazing. Like I said, the driver's side ones, they kind of come up and they go all over the place. Right along here, it's clean. But when we come up here, it's kind of haywire, but that's okay. That looks cool. Right here is the roll cage for the kit. Um, I did this, I think, last night or 2 days ago now. So what I did was I put the main roll cage piece in where the holes are, aligned the back rails, which they do go into the seat like this. And then I just sort of cemented it up here and here and let it sit in this position. So when I take it out, the whole thing is ready to be painted separately. I might do this flat black, maybe a metal color. Lead belcher would be nice. Let me know in the comments down below. What should I paint this? Black, silver, gunmetal, lead belcher. Lead belcher I would like to do maybe, because it's a dark metal. Not too shiny. See, like these here would, I think, be a bit too shiny for my liking. Lead belcher is a darker metal. Maybe say... Are these even metallic? I think they are. Let's say this is lead belcher here on the valve covers. See, it's a metal color, but it's not too shiny. So I might do that. And that's a 429 sock motor with dual 4-barrel carburetors, by the way. Sitting on a racing tire. And speaking of racing tires, man, do I love these wheels and tires on this car. We have some factory wheels up front, and these the wheel here is from a 1978 CHP highway patrol car. Yeah, these came with a kit. They're not the ones you're really supposed to use for it, though I guess you could use it. And this tire came from a Chevelle Superstock kit, because I'm going to use the other tires in that kit for that car itself, the Chevelle, which are drag slicks, like these. To use this, I used the kit factory wheel backing, this recessed wheel, and I had to cut plastic. Let's see, here. Take this soldier's footplate, basically. I cut 3 of these, stacked them together, and then sandwiched it in there. So you have wheel back, plastic plate, plastic plate, plastic plate, and then that wheel. And that extends the wheel wide enough for the tire to fit. So those look really nice. Up top is flat. On the bottom, it's glossy. And this is very interesting because I used flat black spray paint. And somehow the bottom was just shiny and the top was flat, and that was perfect. That's what I wanted anyway. As you saw from the engine, I'm running the factory manifolds because I didn't like the chromed headers. And the factory manifolds follow the factory pipes all the way to the mufflers and just behind it where they're cut off. This kit, surprising enough, this is all integrated. So on the kit, this would be attached right to this rear axle and then come out about a ways right here, and they'd have dump outs. It looks weird. It's just the way the kit was molded. I think this here, this, and this, and this, and the drive shaft too, I think. All of that was molded together. My drive shaft broke, by the way, so I cemented it right there. I did add the shackles. A little hard to see, but I did add those. That way the tires have their clearance to fit in there. I'm going to pause the video real quick and do a mock-up of what the whole car will look like put together. Okay, so here's the car mocked up. I forgot about the firewall too, by the way. Check this out, I've painted the brake cylinder there. That might be a booster. I'm not sure what that big blob is, but there's the brake master cylinder right there. And it is a single pot? My goodness, how do people stop these old cars? That was crazy. They had like no power brakes, no power steering, and they're driving these things. Daily drivers. Anyway, this is what the car is going to look like. As we can see here, it's got a huge rear rake in the back. Look at that. I mean, they wanted to make clearance for that tire. And you'll notice too, they didn't cut this fender. So that lift piece that I showed you really jacks this car up. You can see the transmission dangling down there. This is all just mocked up. There's the dashboard. The seats are missing. Steering wheel missing. That's okay. This is just a mock-up for you guys to see what the car will look like. I used a red Sharpie marker back here. So there's a bit of a red tint to it. Not bad looking. There's the front grille on there. Somewhat. Again, it's all just mocked up right now. So yeah, that's what the car looks like. It'll look so much better when it's actually properly put together. So that's a little update on the channel as to what's going on. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.